Hey guys, just wanted to show you a couple of my toys I've bought in the last year. Obviously, this is a very recognizable knife if you're a movie fan of the 80s or really have any clue who Rambo is, or was, or the character. This is a First Blood Bowie knife. It's designed by, I believe the name's Jimmy Lyle. These are United Cutlery versions. It's a pretty massive knife. Look at the saw back. Now, there's also another brand. I can't even remember what the hell it is that makes, similar versions, but I always heard these were the better quality. And they really seem to be pretty nice. I love these knives as a kid. I always wanted one, and, now I'm in my 20s. Pushing somewhere near 30. I had to have these. This have like a goofy little survival kit. And if you look down in here, which I don't think I can get the light in there, there's basically, it almost looks like a big flathead, but I think it's like a big bolt in there that's actually holding the hollowed handle to the blade. So you can't really call it a full tang knife. But in here there's it says like a surgical scalpel, little saw, some fishing line, little piece of sandpaper. I don't know what the hell that's really for. What the fuck are you gonna do? Whittle some scrimshaw in the fucking woods? Retarded. But it's still kind of neat. There's some matches in there. It's kind of a neat idea. Not practical, but I almost wish, I could replace this with some kind of massive skull crusher. There you see it, Rambo First Blood. I'm just gonna lay these off to the side, kind of go down the line. This is one of my very favorite knives of movies ever. I mean, isn't that just something about the beveling, when it's, that shiny steel and that black just makes it a menacing looking, kind of like a big shark knife. And holy shit, it is kind of sharp. Also, like on the other, I didn't even mention it, there's a Phillips head screwdriver. A flathead. I don't see that being that practical, but it's still kind of neat. This one actually has kind of a skull crusher. Something you put a lanyard in, and it's got the same kit. And you can find these used. They're usually still over 80 bucks even when they're used. I still have the boxes for these. It's just I had to have the sheaths. I had to have them put in. And I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm fucking dying of chronic lung problems. I'm using a goddamn Sony Kodak camera to videotape this shit. I do not have a respirator. There's scalpel blade, matches, sandpaper. I don't see you wet sanding your damn car with that damn piece of sandpaper. Still kind of neat. Like I said, these are movie knives. This one's actually larger. By several inches. It's at least 2. I know the Rambo 3 knife is 16 inches. I believe this is 14, the other's 12. This is hands down one of the nastiest looking knives ever. I mean, look at this clip point. I kind of wish it, had the saw teeth, but it's really just kind of a beveling, like a scalloping, and then you got a large blood groove. And that's just like a big bolt going through it. Wood handle. I'm not even sure what. Sorry, knocked that the fuck over. What's it say? Hibbins Knives. It's a United Cutlery product. It's just a massive, massive beast. Ugh. Cheap equipment. Now this is an unlicensed version of the War Machete. This is actually my brother's, and he's got a razor edge on this damn piece of shitty steel. He likes it. It does weigh probably 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. I mean, it's heavy. It's kind of neat. What is that? Damn near a 1/4 inch, if not. Damn. That's massive. A little lanyard. She's kind of cheap, but at the same time, it's made to look rugged. Well, if any of you guys like enjoy, you know, the Rambo knives or Rambo movies, I mean, for some of us that were born in the 80s, I mean, that's Americana to us. You know, that's, you know, that represents, like, you know, 1986 to me. It's kind of silly, but, you know, as a weapon fanatic, you know, I'm actually not an overly violent guy. But, you know, I love my Charles Bronson, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. And, you know, there's some more knives I'd like to add to the collection. I do have the Terminator 2 knife with the ring. Also, you know, in my collection. And I've got, I don't know, a lot of the Tomb Raider little switchblade, the Joker switchblade. And I just, you know, like some of this shit. It's just neat to me. Like, actually, here's the Terminator 2 knife. It's also made by United Cutlery. And they're kind of hard to find. I found this one on eBay, and I got it for like 17 bucks because some guy, you know, couldn't spell Terminator. You know. And they're worth a few bucks, but this one's kind of scarred up. You can see there's a little nugget taken out of the damn blade, which is upsetting. But for what I paid for it, you know, I could still turn around and get probably about 60 bucks out of it. The sheath's kind of neat. It really just slips right out of there, and it's got like this riveted piece of metal, just makes it look a little more bikerish. And like right now I'm looking for the Total Recall push-pull dagger. You know, I think the one from the movie actually is a Cold Steel version. And I think they're called Peacekeepers. Could be mistaken. You know, I see so many knives, and I have so many knives, it's ridiculous. Like, I have the Ontario Bowies, and, you know, I'm always looking for a stag handle. I want to get into collecting older Bowies. But shit, I mean, you know, for on the wall, I don't know really how practical this is, because it does appear to be stainless, and I'm not a big fan of stainless for keeping an edge. But, I mean, they're just impressive, you know. This is one of my childhood dreams, you know, to own the Rambo series of knives. Well, I'm sorry, I cuss too much. And if you don't like it, you can suck my dick. And if you like some of my, you know, collection of stuff, you know, keep on watching my videos. Thanks.